With Kevin Lynch, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following the Wolves' 102-95 loss to the Bucks tonight in Milwaukee. The key three was more like a key two tonight for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns did everything in his power to try to turn the tide, and he set a franchise record in the process.
35 points, 14 rebounds. He was terrific. Scored in a variety of ways, knocked in 3 threes. I mean, he did everything. And it was pretty much a consistently high level of play there for Towns throughout the ballgame. Finished with 6 points in the first quarter, then just took off after that. And actually, the fact that a lot of guys on the roster, with the exception of Towns and probably Rubio, played with low energy. Wiggins really struggled, and I think that's the reason why Minnesota lost. One of the reasons why the Wolves lost this game, Tom, was the fact that they were a bit one-dimensional offensively at the end of the game, and they were really crowding Karl-Anthony Towns, and no one else could really get going with the exception of Rubio. But, yeah, what else can you say about Towns? He played a really strong game.
20 consecutive games with 20 points or more. That's a franchise record. A look at the final numbers tonight in Milwaukee. Tom Thibodeau was irritated with his team tonight.
Here's the thing, and the games keep coming. So you're talking about, one of the hottest teams in the league right now, right? This is 6 in a row for them. And they've gotten players back, right? So you have Giannis, who presents a lot of problems, but getting Middleton back is big for them, and they're playing well. So I knew coming in we were going to have to be at our best, and we got off to a slow start. We didn't close the half well. We didn't start the fourth quarter well, and that created a problem.
Another red-hot team ahead for the Timberwolves. Back at Target Center on Monday, the Washington Wizards coming to town. Back on the road then for the next 3, starting Wednesday in Boston, then Friday in Miami. The Wizards with a win over the Timberwolves in Washington earlier this year, despite 41 points from Andrew Wiggins in that game.
Yeah, and the schedule is brutal. I mean, you're talking about the Clippers, you had Golden State, you have another Eastern Conference playoff team here tonight, one of the hottest teams in the NBA, Milwaukee. Then you got Washington, Boston. Miami's been on a roll really this last month or two, Tom. So this is going to be a tough little stretch here for Minnesota, and they got to come out and win some ball games. Their playoff lives are counting on it, so we'll see how this develops.
You're starting to sound like the head coach a little bit, and you're right. Tough stretch ahead for the Timberwolves, fighting for their playoff lives. Hope you'll join us Monday night at 6:30 for Wolves Live ahead of the Timberwolves battle with the Washington Wizards.